Hey y'all.
Katie,
Hi.
as women, there's rules we need to stand by.
Hey y'all.
Stand
Everybody bored, ain't it? We all thought Petty was coming back.
Nigga, fuck you over more than once. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything.
Hey.
Today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Stand no business if they say it's up, you better rise.
I had to take my dog out. Hey. That's right.
Don't be scared to prove it.
Hey y'all. Man, I thought Petty was gonna come back faster. We gotta fill the time, y'all. Find something to do. Unblock who? Unblock my girl Dead Laughs. I don't know how to do that, but sure, we can figure it out. Let me see. How do I do it? Where Dana at? I saw her. Dana, you in here? Hey, babe. Hey. Yeah, I think you got full mod powers too. I need you to unblock somebody. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, Skittles, if you could unblock Dead Laughs, I'm assuming. Is that right, Mirror Mirror? Yeah, I think so. So, that was interesting, you guys. That was fucking interesting. Okay. Alright. That's the ad. It was. Do you want to come speak, Farrell? Because that's why I went live, because I know a lot of us have a lot of things on our chest that we could have got off right then, and just holding on to it ain't doing me no good. You know what I mean? So, me personally, and I feel like Isaac was spot the fuck on. Isaac was spot on. Really. Spot on. I hate this grid.
Yeah, I feel like Isaac kind of hit a couple nails on the head. I don't know. I'm just really disappointed.
You and me both. I mean,
She's not even trying to, it seems like, in my opinion, she's not even trying to see it from our perspective. And she keeps bringing up the guy being in the box. Like, nobody is upset with her I'm sorry if I sound upset. I just am. But I don't think anybody is upset with her for bringing him up.
it was really giving to me like it wasn't trying to get it. Like she didn't give a fuck. And then I didn't even see the part where she said that she was gonna just drag. How did she put it? She said, "What did she say?" I just watched it and I was like, "You're gonna what? You're gonna what everybody because you got that type of time?" Hey Rivka, I sent you a message. Rivka, can you go read that really quick?
She's
Yeah.
going to nitpick everyone. Since we're nitpicking, she was going to nitpick everybody else because she's got all day, is what she said.
No, not just the nitpick part. She said something else. It was in that video. She said, "Y'all want to by the end of this, by the end of this, I'm something." It was something, and I promise you, I was like, "What?" I can tell you what it is because I sent it.
I mean, they can attack me all they want. I don't know why I said what I said. I'm not the one that made the comment about Breezy, so I'm not sure why Smart.
It
Oh,
was because I guess you had made a comment in somebody's live, and they had pulled that comment. Can somebody change this grid for me?
that's so cute. I love that.
It would be up here. I don't know how to change the grid, y'all. I don't
Click the share button and then go to settings.
I did that part, but I'm saying like
I'm
for
not a
actually,
mod, so I can't do it, but
Sure. 'Cause
Wait,
I
so
need-
who went live attacking you?
I mean, if y'all want to hear it, it's only like 5 minutes
Oh.
long. I can show it.
Wow.
No, I'm so solid on hearing what they have to say about me because at this point it doesn't matter. They won't come in and have a conversation. They want us to go into a live and get roasted and attacked by people who scream over you and mute you. I've said what I said about about everything, and if they want to pull my comments, they can. I did say that if somebody made I did make a comment yesterday that I was like, that might have been a little insensitive. I did say that if somebody made a song about me calling me a yeast beast and it was popular and people liked it, that would be my criticism, and maybe that was inappropriate. So, however, it's, if it's fine for y'all to make jokes, why can't we? Come on.
Hey, Mama, did you mean to be up here?
Oh shit, no. I'm sorry, I was just listening. Goodbye.
That happens.
I love when that happens, though. She was like, wait, is that my name? That's happened to me before. Except for they were like,
Yeah.
Queen, what? We wanted to make new friends. And I was like, what the crap?
I just, before I get down, I just want to reiterate that I did misspeak in Petty's box, and it came off that I was saying that Smash had green screened the pic that Shannon showed, and I want to reiterate again for anyone that might not have heard me take it back. He talks in code, and I didn't realize he was talking about Smash and not talking about Shannon, so I did not mean to make it seem like I was saying that Smash had green screened the CP pic, because she didn't. So that was my fault, and I just want to take accountability in your platform too, because it did, like, everybody in the comments was like, and then I realized, I was like, oh my god, he was talking about Smash, and I interrupted him. I'm like, hold on, I know you don't say names, but I need to say her name right now, because that narrative does not need to get spread, because Smashley absolutely did not show that picture at all. So I just wanted, before I got down, I wanted to clear that up again on your platform too, in case, in case somebody didn't hear me clear it up on his and is now in here.
Right. I mean,
But yeah, I'm just disappointed more than anything. She brought up again that everybody's mad at her because she had that guy in her box, and that's not it at all. Like, I'm not mad that she handled what she thought was a crisis the way that she did. I'm mad because, or not mad even really, I'm just upset that as soon as he said he was kidding, she didn't drop him.
I mean, it was kind of icky to me when he started, was like, as soon as Sweet Cheese, to say exactly, how she was feeling, it was like, oh, you're beautiful. I know you. And it's like,
Disgusting. That made me so mad when he was hitting on the women in the boxes. No, that's gross.
it was a little icky, and then the other comments that he made, just about Malibu following him, and the other 300 and something didn't, it was a little creepy to me. I personally would feel like if he's in a crisis, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna end my live, I'm gonna contact you. You know what I mean? Or, even at that, you could tell he was inebriated too. And so for me, if I'm gonna be a friend and be somebody real to you, I'm not gonna have you up there tipsy or out your mind, period. It could have went a whole lot worse. That Craig dude. And then they said there was a 19-minute YouTube. So does anybody know what that was, what the YouTube was she said it was? Because we can actually listen to it about the guy. Yeah, it really was. And she even went live and said that maybe it is some sort of deflection. And then today she didn't want to take that deflection. She's saying, no, that's not what it was. And I feel like it is, because she's constantly like attacked everybody after that. It broke my heart when Monster was asking her to just leave her alone, and she wouldn't. Like, that broke my fucking heart. So for me, there's no grace in this instance, because like I said, I didn't do shit to her. I could have called her all types of, y'all know how I get. I could have said all types of shit. I didn't do that. I was like, you know me, it's a fuck me, it's a fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna block her. And it was like, kiss my white ass. What? And then I even went to ask her, like, so I'm supposed to kiss your ass, kiss your white ass? And no. Somebody sent it to me. That's why you my best friend.
Yeah.
It's just disappointing. I really feel like, Isaac hit it on the hammer. He hit the nail on the head. Like, is this it? And he should.
All right, I'm gonna hop down.
Okay.
I'm just disappointed. That way other people have a chance to speak.
Oh, I'm scared then. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? Is it bad enough to get me took down? Just in case, all of you, I do have a backup page. So it's bad enough to get me took down. I mean, well, heck, stay out of the camera, bub. You can't be in the camera, okay? All right? All right, give me a kiss. Stay out of the camera.
The way he ran up to you, though, he was like, "My mama." I love that. I love seeing parents parent. I love it.
He wants to touch me constantly. He wants to play with my hair. He loves my hair. He's infatuated. Like, he has to be touching me, and I was telling his grandma about that same thing. Like, we got to kind of teach him some boundaries at this point, because if you're a female, he's just like,
What?
Because I got an answer wrong because we are trying to
It's okay. I'll get you a popsicle.
3 rows instead
You're in a box. I think you're.
he knows. Okay, so how many minutes in should I start this? Y'all, if we going down, we fucking going down. But we gonna have to tap it up, because from what I'm hearing, this is bad.
Put your hand up before we play the recording.
Go ahead, Katie, because this apparently is going.
Yeah, if that's okay. I just want to finish what I was trying to say in Petty's. Actually, Isaac got in and was literally saying what I was trying to tell her. And here's what I was just trying to say is just like, all of this is happening because people were trying to hold Malibu accountable, and it was made to seem like everybody was lying. There was no proof on what was done, but there's literally videos out there of what was done, and it just makes me sad because Malibu would never have this energy for Smash. Like, Smash is like Petty said, she's unaliving on a hill for this girl, but I've never seen this girl ride this hard for her, you know what I mean? And it's like Smash is being dragged right now, and where's Malibu? And Smash is being dragged for many different reasons because people don't believe in a lot of the things that happen. But at the end of the day, the main thing is everybody just wanted to hold Malibu accountable. That's all that it was. And then for all of these innocent people to be thrown away like they mean nothing, for people that, like Isaac said, none of us knew Smashley's husband's name, where she lived, anything like that. We all heard it from Mallory and Rissa, but they're welcomed. But everyone else is get the fuck out, fuck you. And that just hurts my heart. And I know Smashley's hurting, but that's still no excuse to treat people the way they're being treated. You know what I mean? And then for her to be so defensive when I was just trying to give my opinion, it really fucking hurt, because people like her are the reason people don't get in the box and speak their mind. Because you basically just said, fuck me. And as Queen says, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you. I was just telling you, I don't see Malibu having this energy, and that was my opinion. Where is she? She just needs to be held accountable for what she did. And I don't know where somebody said she belongs on the registry. I personally never heard that.
I didn't hear that either.
But if that was said, I mean, that's fucked up.
I didn't hear that either. And I'd like to see that proof too, because I'm like, who said that? Nobody around me has said that. They were just saying that, she was fucked up for doing it. She should have done that.
Been heard it in private. Like, I've been having many private conversations with my friends, and I've never even heard somebody in a private conversation say she belongs on a registry.
Not at all.
It's crazy.
Not
It's
at all.
craziness.
And see, you had mentioned a group chat, and I'm like, what group chat was
So,
talking?
so let me
That-
talk about
I want
that.
to know who the group chat was. Yes,
So
Katie.
let me talk about that. It was an accidental group chat, right? It's not a huge deal. It wasn't anything serious, in my opinion. I've been going through a lot, so I had left the group chat. It was basically just somebody shared a live, right? So it was and you know how sometimes you can accidentally create a group? That's exactly what it was. It wasn't oh, let's create this group so we could talk shit about people. It was literally an accident. And before I had left it, there was some shared concern about a certain somebody being in Smashley's comments. There was never once talking shit about Smashley. It was literally just, why is this person in your live? If this person's in the live, I'm not going in there. And they weren't saying and I don't think anybody forgot she was in there. You can literally click and see the members, but it was literally just, we're not comfortable, so we won't be going in that space. There was never anything ill that I saw, but I did leave it because I don't want to be in groups and I was going through a lot at the time. But it was literally an accident.
Y'all don't add Katie to a group. Don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
will
Just
leave.
don't do it.
I
If
will
she-
leave.
If you want to say something to Katie, say it to her directly because she don't want to be in no group. I promise.
Yeah, I will leave. Just a warning.
I made a group chat just to share stuff, and there's all kind of conversations going on there. Nothing major, but it's just like.
See, but you accidentally made it because that's the new thing. It's like sometimes you mean to send a live to people individually, and then sometimes it creates a group. It was seriously an accident. It was not anything serious, but
Wait. So now when you click multiple people when sharing out,
yes.
Yeah, it was
There's an
yeah.
option. There's an option. Sometimes you can click it. Sometimes it happens on its own where you can create a group. And I promise you, I left because I was like, I'm not doing this shit. Like,
Now, I asked a question after Petty's live. First of all, nobody in the chat could hear us talking. I don't think, Rivka, was you in the box or in the chat at the ends?
Oh, I didn't get in a box in Petty's live today. I was just there for the
We
team.
hear what all Isaac, when we were in the box, we could hear Isaac, but nobody could hear him in the chat. So I want Isaac to come back and say that, one. And number two, I asked Smash afterwards, about Malibu, and Malibu didn't leave because of this situation. She left because she got doxxed in Smash's chat.
what?
Yes. And Smash asked if I could say that, and she said yes. So that's the whole deal. And, nobody wants that. It all sucks. It all fucking sucks. Freaking sucks.
And I'm going to say it has happened to a great majority of us. Y'all remember when it happened to me. It was in Petty. So, I mean,
I don't wish anybody to get doxxed, but at the same time, it was being said that the reason she was off the app was because people said she belongs on a registry. That's what everyone else has been getting told.
Yeah, she said that too, but she also said, and she got doxxed in my chat.
I didn't hear that part.
And it was a
I
0 account.
Or a comment where it was said that she belongs on a registry.
I've not seen that, and I've not heard that from none of our side.
I know we've watched the lives, and I haven't seen that. And normally it would have came through. We've watched it with comments. I didn't see that. So, I mean, if it did happen to her, I'm sorry that happened to her. You know what I mean? Because I remember the feeling I had.
Okay, look, Neighborhood Watch gas station says the comment is on a video.
What comment are you talking about?
Gee.
Here's Isaac.
I'm so honored to be in a box with you, Isaac. Hello,
Oh,
baby.
wow. Well, today is my first day.
Hey, we
So I'm
appreciate
kind of
it.
nervous as well. But anyways, pretty much what I was trying to say earlier is that, yes, there were issues with Columbine. I understand that, there's issues with tragedies and things like that. But what do they say? They say that don't miss an opportunity to take advantage of a tragedy. And I feel that's what's being done, or deflecting to everybody else saying that they're going to be ripped apart because you're a housewife. Like, what does that have to do with anything? I understand that you want to be a friend to someone. But when a friend is wrong, a true friend will tell that person that they were wrong. You don't sit up there and just say that the friend can do whatever they want and I'm going to support them. I wonder if Smashley sent the names of Malibu Blue and Shannon to the police in the report. I wonder if that happened. These same people that she's sitting with doxed the hell out of Petty, called his baby's mother, sat up there, talked to grandparents, uncles and aunts, looked up his record, looked up things that he was doing in his own personal life. But these people get upset when Mallory says that I stay at 12345 ABC Avenue, Evansville, Indiana. These same people act big and bad, just like she talks about, but then you want to call the police. You're sitting up here trying to railroad a man, digitally lynch this man, that even though he has a past, he's rectified that, paid his debt to society, and is trying to be a good man. Now, when y'all were in awareness, y'all sat up there and stalked people for months to try and get people to change. Now, this man changed, and then from there, you hold his past against him. But then these same people talk about, oh, that was last year. I'm a different person now. Why are you holding my past against me? Your past changes from day to day. You don't even know who the fuck you are. You sit up here and you have all these convictions when it suits you, and that is what privilege is. I can't do that. Me being the person that I am and the skin that I wear, I can't do that. I don't have that privilege. The same people that say that they check their privilege every day are fucking Karens. You're going to sit up there and call the police every damn day, file protection orders. You threaten me when I haven't done shit to you, but make cute pictures of you and put no damn Cheeto dust on your face. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't make no dog pictures with you sitting on a dirty couch. I make my posts because I want to make my post. Just like you sit up here and stalk people, even though I have you blocked, you sit up here and copyright strike my shit. But you can stalk people for fucking months and go real life when you said that you didn't do that. And I loved these people. I loved Mallory. I loved Smashley because they made me feel like I belonged to something. They made me feel like just understood and that we had a common goal and values. But then from there, they switch out. These are adults. Do you have any type of convictions? You sit up here and you talk about, oh yeah, my man gives me autonomy and everything like that. But this man is red pill. The same man is red pill. Like, who the fuck are you? You sit up here and you say, oh yeah, I'm this and that, I'm big and bad, but then you want to call the police. But then you say that I'm a victim, but then you say that you don't care. But then when somebody says something about you, then from there you want to file protection orders against them. Again, what kind of shit is this? Who are you? I know who the fuck I am, but who are you? Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the protection orders. Stop calling the damn police. Stop doxing people if y'all don't want to be doxed. Because I come from a place that they used to call the Bangham. I come from Duval, where when you tell somebody to pull up, they're going to pull the fuck up and shoot your shit up. I'm not trying to be mean or bad or anything like that, but I'm frustrated with the level of privilege that these women have that claim that you want to be allies and shit, and you're fucking Karens. Stop with the bullshit, Mallory. Smash, I don't know what the fuck happened to you, but stop with the bullshit too.
I don't know either.
I don't understand this shit. Everything is about somebody else. What if me personally, were to share some fucking child CP? What if
going to jail?
Exactly, I'm going to jail today.
Yeah.
You sitting up here, oh, what did I receive? Malibu Blue is so fucking stupid, and I'm sorry to say that shit, but this is the most befuddled, slow-ass brain bitch I've ever seen. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is this: you're going to sit up there and say that you didn't send anything, and then you're going to ask Florida man, where did he get it from? If you didn't send it, what would he have to get from whoever? I don't understand, and it's maddening. It's maddening. And she's hiding because she's being dragged. She's hiding because, why the fuck, if she didn't do anything, why hide? If you didn't do anything, Smashley, why cry? With the fake fucking fragile tears, why do that shit?
But Isaac, so she said she apologized, right?
Man, I don't want to hear none of that shit because she's still sitting up here deflecting. When people are in contrition or they apologize for something, there's no but. People always say that there's accountability. I can say, okay, yesterday I killed 20 people, unalived. I'm sorry. I'm new to the. I can say, okay, yesterday I killed 20 people, unalived. I'm sorry. I'm new to the boxes. I can say that I did that. You have people that commit capital crimes, right? They commit capital crimes and they go before a judge and they say, yes, Your Honor, I did it. But then from there, they're expecting, statements to say, hey, I regret doing this. This person was a victim or whatever. You don't sit up there and say, well, last week you did this and last week you did that, because that negates all of that shit. Okay. Stop with the bullshit. If you take accountability to it, make that change.
Right.
And recently, I heard in a clip, because I don't follow Mallory, I don't stalk her on sneakies like she fucking does with everybody with her fucking iPad. I don't do that dumb shit. Okay? Where she says that, oh, I don't watch anything, just people bring me shit. No, bitch, I see you watching. I see you watching. And I use the same fucking words that you use, Mallory, because you call people bitches. Condescendingly. But then from there you say, oh yeah, I don't understand why women can do this to women or men can do this to men. Or men can do this to women. I don't understand that. So you're an ally, but then you're a traditionalist too. Yeah. Again, you don't know who the fuck you want to be, Mallory. I don't know what the fuck you've been through, but you're sitting up here talking about mothering skills when you've admitted that your mother dipped the fuck out on you and your sisters. Yeah. Did you do a background check on your mom? Did you do a background check on your stepdad? Did you do that? Yeah, this is my first time in the box. Yes, I sound angry because I fucking am. Because I cared about you. And then from there you switch out. These same fucking people that shit on you. From fucking Megan to Blue to all these damn people. You sit up there and you kiss their ass over and over again, and they keep showing you who they are. And then you're like, oh, well, when I was with them, I was on my way out and everything like that. No, you were doing the same shit with them when it benefited you. But now, when it doesn't benefit you, then you're like, oh, yeah, I'm oblivious to anything, and I'm absolved of anything having to do with them. You were in the same boxes with the same people that you say that you don't want to have anything to do with because it went too far. But you were there. You were in the chats talking about Rivka and being demeaning with her. Talking about feline for feline. And I'm not going to use the vulgar word that you used. But feline for feline. That's what you said. Okay? Y'all are going to sit up here and talk about Kendra. Kendra is a young lady, a young single mother. And if any of y'all care anything about a young woman trying to be an ally, then from there, you should guide this young lady, not tear her down.
I said that.
Not tear her down. not ridicule her about struggles that she's going through in her life. Because again, when people try and make things right in their life, you want to drag people. When it benefits you to body shame, you will body shame. When it benefits you to use racial epithets or microaggressions or overt aggressions, you will use those.
I always felt like Malibu Blue was being passive to talk to people.
Malibu Blue, again, and she can take it any way she wants to, but she is slow. You sitting up there.
They crucified me last time for that word, taking it as people with disabilities, but that's not how where I grew up, and I can tell where you grow up that you don't refer to the two as one and the same.
No,
So
not at all. And I'm not going to tokenize anybody like these other people do to absolve themselves. That's the privilege that they have. So you're sitting up there, you want to say what you want to say and everything, you know what I'm saying, and everything. This woman talking about, oh, I have a fucking corporate job. Who in America, in a capitalist society, doesn't work for a corporation? What the fuck are you talking about? Corporate job.
Listen, Spicy Goddess said it correctly. She has no street smart. So when a person says slow, that from where I come from, that's what it would be referred to.
Yeah. That doesn't mean anything in regards to.
I have to put that out there because they're going to be like, oh, you're talking about disabilities. No, it's not. That's not where I come from. That is not what that means.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's more of a street smart, a societal thing with people, you know.
Oh,
It's part of
yeah,
AAV.
but one thing I am doing is being condescending. I am definitely being condescending because I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You sit up there and you say, oh, I'm just listening. But you're in every damn box. You didn't hijack Smash's live. I'm sitting up here, I'm looking for Jenna. She gone. She might as well be kidnapped because you done took over the damn live. You're always to the fucking left. You don't know what's going on, so why are you in a box?
She's always aggressive to any comment. It's always
Yeah. And then from there, always want to play the victim, but you're so fucking strong and you don't give a fuck. I'm tired of people saying that they don't give a fuck and then cry. Stop crying.
stop picking with folks and then
And stop fucking with people. That's the other thing. Again, leave people alone. Mallory's sitting up there talking about, oh, if Mayor and Isaac don't stop talking about me, I'm in a fucking chat. I'm not saying anything directly to her. And she sits up there and says, oh yeah, if Isaac doesn't stop talking about me, I'm going to file charges against him.
This is the first time I've seen Isaac in a box outside of Petty's. Today is the very first time, and Isaac's been around me.
It's my first time, and again, I'm not trying to be long-winded, but
Isaac,
I'm
you're
pissed
welcome
off.
anytime.
It's been a year, and the only thing I've been doing is making little pictures and little posts on how I feel about the situation, showing Mallory's own words. And she has every right to copyright strike me. That's cool. But that is a remedy that is given by TikTok.
Right.
And if I stop doing what I'm doing, then from there, you shouldn't threaten me with some type of civil penalty. Now, you claim to be an ally, again, but you want to digitally lynch another black man. We're making cute pictures of you. They're so fucking cute, ain't they?
They
Look at,
are.
you know what I'm saying? Look at the avatar.
They're literally so cute, especially when you compare them to the other AI memes that have been made recently.
Exactly. And yeah, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, gas up or anything like that.
Definitely could make one of me. I'm not going to be offended at all.
But the thing is, we are showing your own words, just like Mallory did with what was his name? And the tent people.
Oh,
The guy.
Couple.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forget.
Yeah, the story she memorized their words and showed their words in videos over and over and over again. But I can't even show your shit.
Is it the
Again, y'all want to talk about double standards. Those are the double standards.
No,
Yeah,
not.
it's full list. It's full list.
Go ahead, Katie. Go ahead,
Well, I was
Katie.
saying,
And I'm sorry, Katie.
no, you're good, Isaac. Don't listen. I was about to say something to you. No, it is the fullest couple, I believe. But Isaac, I was gonna say, because somebody mentioned it earlier. How's it feel the first time you get in a box? You made the whole app crash. The whole app went down.
I wouldn't say that I made the whole app crash, but again, it frustrates me because we just see this foolishness and we're just supposed to let it slide. We got Mallory that comes into a box. She yells and screams. What she said that she's going to do, she said that she's going to do that. I am going to come into a box and overtalk people and then do the cute shit at the end. Bye. Nobody gives a fuck about that dumbass shit.
I don't.
You're not saying anything. You're just being disagreeable to be disagreeable, and you want to be mean girls. If this is something that you were not able to do in your younger life, in junior high, high school, middle school, wherever the fuck you came from, when Mallory was talking about, oh yeah, they spit in my hair, and I feel bad about that because nobody deserves to be bullied like that.
But that's why, though.
But the thing is, I don't personally know why that happened. People are fucking mean. I get it. But in the same token, you're going to sit up there and say that these people did that shit. Then again, just like you said that you went to a therapist for years for another situation, that's something that you need to talk about in there too. You say that you don't want to, that you say that you don't care what people say about you, but then from there you say that you have ideation about unaliving. You say that what other people do is going to cause someone to unalive themselves, and you said that we would be glad if it happened. You said that.
He sure the fuck did.
You said that we would be, but this comes from a woman that spends more than 8 hours on her sofa watching other people and ridiculing them. Yeah. On so many sneakies. And then from there, you have your mods admitting, even though you said, oh, she didn't mean that, and everybody knew what she meant. When someone tells you, I am the one that does all of the backgrounds, I want 1,000 people to hear this. The 1,000 people to hear this, it's not Mallory, it's me. And now, in the past month or so, or a couple months, you're admitting that you were part of it too.
Yeah, no.
But then from there, you want people to, I'm sorry, go ahead.
We found out she was, but she was trying to put it all on Panda, and somebody actually messaged me about that and was like, no, she wants Panda to take the whole rap, but really it's Mallory. Well, we know that from what Florida Man showed,
right.
So.
Right, and we've seen screen posts of whatever Discord or whatever when she was asking, even though it was somebody else that did an IP check. Okay, I can't blame that on Mallory if it was somebody else. But she asked for the status of that. You asked for the status of that. So if you had it,
He did it to Megan.
So if you had that information, why didn't you go directly to the police? Why are you trying to be some type of PI or some type of Mr. Magoo or some shit? Why didn't you go to the FBI? But you know what Mallory did? And she lied and said that she didn't when I was there. This is before I blocked Megan. I'm in the chat. She's sitting up there. She's saying, yeah, I wonder if that Slot Loves Elvis is Isaac's account. And then you had Panda in there talking about, yeah, well, he does have a hate page against you. I don't have no hate page against you because I don't hate you. I dislike you, but I don't hate you. If she were to change, if Mallory were to change and go back to the Mallory that I knew, I'm not saying that I will follow her today, but I will feel a lot better.
Right.
I would feel a whole lot better because I would be like, you know what? Yeah, just like she says, I fucked up. Okay, again, if you fucked up, people are looking for change behavior. If I go out here and steal cars every day and then say I fucked up, y'all gonna look at me and say, oh yeah, well, Isaac should be forgiven? No, you're gonna be like, yeah, he needs to go to jail.
We want you to go to jail, of course, and then after you do that, if you show some sort of change, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
That's what I'm saying. But again,
Me for with the Megan situation and all the comments and how she just kept on, and I even still try to give her the opportunity to apologize. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? She stood on it. She would not. You know, I have went even with Bernie. You know, me and Bernie. It's like I feel like I'm overextending too much, though. The energy level on me is going down. My cup is becoming empty, trying to give these people second chances and grace when I'll never meet them. You know, I don't know you from a fucking can of paint. So for me, I'm not giving none of them bitches no more.
No,
Like, there's no more.
and I get it. I get it. But the biggest thing that people don't consider is that Slot Loves Elvis account. And I know that that's over a year old, but Mallory's still talking about the Slot Loves Elvis account. She's still talking about who is Snoop Dogg. She's still talking about all this stuff.
I mean, we all want to know who Snoop Dogg is.
At this point, what does it matter? You understand what I'm saying? Like they're gone. They've done, they contributed what they contributed to the community, and they're not here anymore. Like I could see if they were doing some devious shit,
Right.
or some underhanded stuff, but they were raising awareness the same way that Mallory was raising awareness until, like she said, August of last year, when that's a lie. Because again, we have videos out here and screenshots where she referred to herself as awareness
I mean,
all the way up until this year.
Into this year, until
Right.
I would say until Mr. Homie said something, then it was like, oh, so now you're a T page. But really, I think somebody told me she still had awareness in her bio or something. I don't know. She has me blocked. She's had me blocked since she was muting me. I don't fuck with Mallory, but she'll still speak on me every now and then.
And the thing is, me personally, again, I've never been in a box. The only thing that I've been in is the comments, and I make my post. But then from there, she mentions me because I'm adjacent to Mayor.
Yeah.
She's accused me and Mayor of things that we're not doing just because she's mad. She's accused me of being that Slot Loves Elvis account. And the reason why I keep mentioning that is an account that showed her mod's children. I am an adult man. And if I were to be responsible for that account, again, that is a crime. You're accusing me of pretty much distributing children's pictures. That's what you're accusing me of. Not just because I'm behind a snark page. You're saying Isaac is behind this page that shows children.
So she basically putting a charge on you that you.
Right. But then from there, in that box, after she said it, and I came in to the chat, she said, oh, yeah, I was talking about a lot of people. We were just going through a list, but you said it on your live. Do you understand what that can do to someone's reputation? Just like you did with Billy Joe, even though y'all are cool.
I played that the other day.
Even though y'all are supposedly cool now, and you want everybody to forget.
Because they ain't like us. They be raising their hand and putting up cute cat pictures and shit. What's up, Katie?
No, I was just, you like my cute cat pictures? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, go ahead, and I'm sorry.
No, please don't apologize, Isaac. You're never in a box. My thing is, like, the things that are being forgiven since he mentioned it are crazy. I could never forgive somebody that falsely accused me of schmurder. And let's talk about it, because you mentioned it, Isaac, when you said, and I mentioned it here earlier, how none of us would know anything about, Smashley's husband or her house until Rissa and Mallory did it. And this is the same girl that threatened to post all this false information about Smashley and have a smear campaign but they're forgiven. That's my biggest thing, is like, you're forgiving all these horrible people, in my opinion, and you're throwing away all these good people because what? Because they had an opinion about somebody that everybody has an opinion about. It's get it.
And not just that, and bringing somebody in a box when that really wasn't the problem. When we do have a video to play of how bad that person was that she actually put in her box.
Right.
Right.
Again, whatever situation or crisis that man was going through, again, you know, people may have disagreements, but the issue that Malibu Blue is getting dragged on is because she lied and Smashly, you lied. I don't care how much you want to have semantics, say, oh, yeah, I didn't know this when this happened. You said that I didn't get anything. You're sitting up here and saying that this girl is nervously laughing. The girl laughed because she thought it was funny. We're not stupid.
She was laughing ahead of time.
She was laughing before and she was like, I just sent you this, ha, 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 ha. And then after, it's not even like trigger warning. Don't show this to anybody. But Smash, this is alarming. You're showing a child's parts.
And also, whose first reaction is that? When, like, listen, Smash's reaction was perfect, in my opinion, to seeing that. When
Exactly, she reacted perfectly.
Yeah, why was the reaction to laugh? But like Smash's reaction would be the same as mine. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
I can't even say that because not everybody reacts the same to things. Like in certain situations, I found myself like, you know, where I've disassociated. So you could say that, but then at the same time, to be laughing prior to sending it, it was kind of like she knew, you know, it wasn't right to do, but she was doing it anyway.
Let me tell you, I would never laugh at an infant's area being sent to me, but
no, me either.
Yeah.
But listen to the words. She didn't say, I don't even know what this is. She said, oh, I think it's supposed to be Florida Man.
As a baby.
I think it's supposed to be Florida Man. So the thing is, that was in jest. You weren't saying, oh, this is wrong what they did to that man. This is not him. Even if it was him, they shouldn't do that. But again, I wonder if you sent Malibu Blue's name because she's your bestie now and fuck everybody else, or Shannon's name to the authorities. If you did that, then I'm sorry.
according to the
But I hope that you did.
according to the police thing that she showed on her green screen, it was only Shannon's name listed.
But the thing is, Malibu Blue did it too. If I was to do it, you think that she would exclude my name? No. No.
What's up, Bedazzle? Because you always you stay quiet, baby. Y'all just gotta unmute your mic, and you know we'll know.
And let me mute. I'm sorry.
Thank you for having me up, Queenie. I didn't want to cut Isaac off because you had several great points, and I definitely enjoyed listening. I kind of just wanted to go back to what Isaac was mentioning about throwing the address out here and so nonchalantly telling people to pull up. And it's been said many, many times, you know, you get comfortable doing that and saying pull up, and one day somebody is going to pull up. And I've spent the last 24 hours watching videos of that exact situation of a man. He goes by, oh gosh, the name just slipped my head. No. It's, he cooks burritos in front of a courthouse. Anyways, maybe it'll come back to me as I'm talking. I'm sorry. Anyways, he was on a
I know what
live.
you're talking about. I don't remember the name of his account, but he got served like 1,010,000 like citations for feeding the homeless.
I'm not sure if that's him. Anyways, yes, the day before yesterday, he was having a confrontation on a live and said where he was and did that exact thing, said, oh yeah, well, if you don't like it, pull up. And somebody did just that. And now he's in the hospital because it got handed to him. So, you know, as tough as you think you are when you're doing this, and I've heard Mallory say, well, I do it because I know nobody's going to pull up. No, you don't know that nobody's going to pull up. And giving that invitation doesn't make the person that pulls up wrong because you've clearly invited them.
I don't think so.
Oh, his name's Clover King. It just came to me. His name is Clover King.
In the chat, babe. They were saying it in the chat.
Oh, I wasn't looking down. I'm actually in the store.
I was
I'm
wrong.
sorry, I wasn't looking down.
There was a guy that like he fed on and he
Queenie, I
got like
gotta
a bunch
jump
of stuff.
down. We've got softball, so I got to jump down. I appreciate all y'all. Isaac, it was good to see you in a box. I appreciate you. I hope to see y'all tomorrow.
All righty, CJ. Have a good game. Tell the babies have a good game.
But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say was, doing that. And then the other two things I quickly wanted to mention was, if somebody's pointed out something that, they're not happy with or air quotes disappointed with, it doesn't make you look any better to then start pointing out somebody else's what they've done wrong. In my opinion, that's just, well, like everybody's saying, total deflection, instead of just addressing it and, like moving forward with the entire situation. And the last thing I wanted to say was, if you're not comfortable, being on whatever side of the app with what they're doing because your jobs could be in jeopardy, or your livelihoods in jeopardy, or your family getting out there is in jeopardy, why would you spend any time on that side of the app?
Agreed.
In my opinion, it can't become a concern after the fact. If you're very, we see it happen all the time. It's not like this is a whole new situation.
But Bedazzle, the ones, like, there's some people that are like, Queen, I would get in your box, but and I mean, some of my close people are like, I'm not getting in a box just because I see what, the people that get in boxes go through. And so for me, that would be my mentality. If I'm scared of something happening, why would I put myself out to all those people? Wait, Katie, I almost called you Dirty Dan. Damn.
Yeah, you probably said that better. That's probably, a roundabout way of, saying what I was trying to say. Like, why would you put any of that in jeopardy in the first place when that's what happens over here, I guess we'll say.
I love you guys. Bedazzled. Listen, I have ADD. I'm going to forget what I want to say.
Okay.
Can I
That's
say
all I wanted to say. Take it away. Thank you, Queenie.
I'm losing it as I come up. Okay, I just want to say this really quick. It doesn't matter how many clips you play of me talking about stuff. It's never going to be worse than sharing pictures of naked kids. It's never going to be worse than sharing pictures of naked babies.
Yeah.
So keep up with the clips. Keep playing them. Keep playing them.
I don't understand. For me, it baffles me because y'all were cool, and that was my thing. I was cool with her too, and just for the slightest thing, she was instantly ready to I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. How she was saying nobody ever messaged her. Oh, nobody ever messaged her. Well, Smash, you didn't message anybody either. You just went on a fucking rant.
All you're doing, Smash, is you're taking time away from the original thing that needs to be talked about, which is Shannon first. You're making it worse for Malibu by keeping up with this fucking charade that you're doing. All you're doing is deflecting from important.
Oh, what happened? Oh, it was you.
The reason no one's talking about Shannon is because you won't take accountability for your fucking lies so we can get over it. Period.
Yeah,
Leave me the fuck alone. Or I promise you I'm gonna make sure it ends with me, bitch. Leave me alone.
Yeah, they started letting fucking Shannon back in the box. I can't believe that shit. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I'd also like to point out that people over here who have seen it already reported it. Okay, that's the difference, and that's why we don't have to keep harping on Shannon, because it is in the hands of the law. Right. Y'all keep coming up here, or Smash keeps coming up here, kind of making a fool of herself defending it,
because there's so many recordings, and I'll say it again, like I said it earlier. If you are struggling to remember what you did the night before every day to the point where you are now caught in a massive web of lies that you cannot keep up with, maybe don't push the live button. I'm just saying, maybe don't. I have cognitive issues. There's a reason I don't go live like I used to and talk about my life and all of these things. It's because I do have cognitive issues. I have aphasia. I stumble. I sometimes slur when I've been talking for too long and I don't even notice it. And Kendra will be like, we're getting off the phone, because I don't notice it. I have aphasia. Like,
Hold on, Michael, can you
so-
come up here, please?
I need to say what I said one more time for Smashley's streaming session tonight of what I say, since we're doing that now. No matter how many times you play clips of me and anything that I've said, it's never going to be worse than sharing a picture of a naked baby. So keep on doing it. Okay, bye.
Love you.
I just want to say to you guys, and I'm going to say this because I've been saying it to people. Just because other people are forgiving people and excusing their behavior does not mean you have to, okay? Just because people let Shannon in a box doesn't mean you have to forgive Shannon. You're good to stand on business that what she did is not okay.
Right. Agreed. Agreed. Mods, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. I'm gonna just say it like that. Y'all know exactly what to do. When it comes to certain ones of y'all, they not welcome here. And I mean that with the they're not welcome here. I don't know if you want to come up, Maribel. But yeah, Dirty Dan, if you come back, I got something for you too, babe.
Listen, her posting the picture in general is gross, right? But for her to post the picture and compare it to Florida Man when he was a baby, she knew what she was doing. You can't say you don't know what you're doing when clearly you know what you were doing, you know what you were saying, you know what you looked at. You had the time between Googling, taking the screenshot, and posting it on your green screen to see what it was. It doesn't make any sense.
You're good, babes. You're good. Kendra, can you send her a message really quick? Because I can't message her on here.
She's in the chat. She said she's still in the car.
Yeah, she's running around. But I will DM her about what you messaged me and ask.
Right. Thank you.
Absolutely, baby. Always. Yeah.
Here, we go on to a subject that, you know what I'm saying, she not wanting to talk about. So
yeah. I think she would appreciate it. I think that a lot of people.
Oh, damn, y'all.
We're not breaking up.
No, we're not breaking.
Am I breaking up at all?
No, you're not.
Okay, you can ask whatever you need to ask real quick.
No, babe. No, like this is gonna be a topic that, like, if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But wait and when you get home, come back, because I want to play this clip that Smash was like, I still haven't seen any proof of this guy. No, we're not breaking up.
What guy?
That guy that was in her box.
Whatever the fuck you want, honestly. I was kind of upset at first and shocked about certain things, but at this point, if anybody that was actually my friend wouldn't say or throw up the things that they once defended me over. So yeah, play what you want to. I'm cool.
Okay, and then the other subject, I'm assuming that's pertaining to what you were just talking about. If we could talk on that afterwards, that'd be great.
Let me know.
Okay, babe. All right, so y'all want to hear this? Isaac, you can stay because I feel like you gonna give the fucking best commentary, dude.
I'm gonna drop Isaac. Listen, it's so great to hear you in a box. Thank you for coming up and saying everything that a lot of us have been thinking. We appreciate you, and I really hope we see you in the box more often. Queenie, thank you for letting me up. I'll be in the comments.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so how far in do I need to go in this video? They said that this could probably end up taking us down, but y'all know we don't get no.
Girl, go all the way in. I need all the scoop.
I don't know, because they were like about halfway. So
Hey, Michael got blocked.
Yeah.
Michael B. Pettiest got blocked. I'm not a mob, but he just messaged
Yeah,
me.
he did, and he can stay there. I asked him to come to a box. He didn't want to come, so I could talk to him, so he could just stay out there.
Oh, okay.
another cigarette, you dumb shit.
Tap, y'all.
Look at his face, it's so red.
Sassy, tell him who does it. Don't wear this on Sean.
Sweet and sassy.
The what?
Sweet and sassy.
Well, who else?
Amy.
Who else?
Tiffany.
Who's the main person that does it?
Amy.
What is he asking me?
Scammy. And all those people do that. If they're on, I won't even go live. I'll just watch. That's their thing.
See, that's the thing, Craig, is that somebody's always on streaming him. You just want the attention. And now you've gotten it, and you've gotten the wrong attention.
Oh, you seen that dude on YouTube? Probably. He's a fucking idiot. I'll tell you. And I'll tell you, he likes to suck dick too.
Oh, trigger warning. Sorry, guys.
See?
We can't even breathe.
For one. That's because... He's a strange man. Yes, he is. He says he likes women. But I bet you, if a man walked up to him and said, hey, I'll give you $50 if you deep throat my cock.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Christ.
Claus made that video. I don't think how much he had like a hair between your teeth. Skimmy Claus doesn't fucking... Dog, Skimmy Claus doesn't fucking tell lies about anything about you. She tells the truth. Get the fuck out of here.
Who said that?
Charlotte. Nobody said nothing.
Okay, this next one is the worst, and his live ended because of what he was saying. Trigger warning. I'm really, really sorry, guys.
I'm holding it so maybe it'll be a little clearer for y'all, but for some of y'all that heard it, you know what he said. She's actually, I believe she's...
I do like both. Oh, excuse you. What? I'm asking you a serious question.
People in the comments.
Go lick your pussy and suck your boyfriend's dick at the same time.
Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, Yep.
That's all I needed to hear. I'm done.
I have a question. Is this what Smash played in her live and then went la 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 over last night? Is this what Bubbles would know? Bubbles, if you're in the chat, is this what Smashly played last night and proceeded to say la 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 over? Because if it is, I swear to fucking God, I'm going to lose my mind.
They're saying yes.
Yes, girl, that is the lot that she did play it. Okay, that's
Smashly, truly. I've never said anything talking shit about you up until this point, but that is fucking sick. And then for you to sit there and then go la 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 over the parts like we wouldn't fucking find it and hear it for ourselves. Are you serious?
Kendra, not only did she say la 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 la, but after she played the clip, she's like, well, to me it just sounds like he might be bisexual.
I'm sorry, so does that mean she listened to it ahead of time and knew what she was about to play and knew when to go la 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 la? Are we for real? Is that for real what's happening right now? Oh.
I will say I don't think she knew what they were saying in the clip because I'm pretty sure she said before she played it that she didn't know what was going to be said, but she knew it was the clips to show her that he's a freaking creep. And that should have been enough. You should have listened to the whole thing on mute. You shouldn't have took yourself off mute. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you what to do anymore because you don't get...
Oh, Lord.
Yep, and people in her chat were asking. Oh, sorry, Rivka.
Hi to Mallory's monostat that's in the chat.
Hey, Haley,
People in her chat last night were asking if there was a woman in the box, and people were telling her yes. And then they were saying, well, if she was uncomfortable, she could have just dropped out of the box.
So far?
Yeah, and the girl that's in his box, Queenie, is the girl that came into Holly Mays and was talking about it.
She's an autistic woman, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if she's around and she'll come and you can correct me. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. You know, and it was sad that she was being asked all those questions and then to be told to go do that. And I didn't even get to the part where what she told us. Well, did I? Yeah, I think so, because he said something about $50 to...
Yeah. But that just means
This was
everything he was
her.
talking about just means he was bisexual.
Hales, do you know you're in a box, babe? Yeah, I don't think she knows she's here. What do you think of that?
Hey, is my mic working? I got invited up. I'm not sure why.
No, I don't know. Maybe it
What
was
I
an accident, Florida man. Nothing. You ain't good shit, Bob.
You're grounded.
We'll see you
I'm
tonight.
just
You're
kidding.
2 hours early, man. No, but Isaac, what do you think of this?
I'm pretty disgusted. You know, I wish I could give you the commentary that you were looking for,
No,
but
to
but
leave you speechless after all the emotion you just had is the commentary. Very
yeah. There's one more thing that I wanted to say, and I'm done for today. I'm not going to be in everybody's box like some folks are. You know what I'm talking about. And say that they're on break. I'm on break. That's why I'm in a box. But anyways, this is for Mallory. And I know that you don't care for me, and I don't care from you or for you. But this is from the heart. I know that you have disagreements with Mayor, but being a decent human being, just being a decent human being, I would think that even if this woman were to go after you every day, take into account that she is going through a very tough time in her life with an illness. That's the only thing that I want you to consider. I've heard you say in clips that, oh yeah, that doesn't excuse what she's doing to me. Mayor isn't stalking you. If anything, you are the person that follows people on sneaky accounts and streams them every day for your content. Not to say that other people don't do that, but others aren't as vile as you. They don't necessarily express the same disdain for the people that you're streaming.
Right.
There's a different way, and you had those values before. You would even tell people in your chat, please don't shame Kim. Please don't body shame her. Maybe, maybe if, we don't do that, don't go to other people's chat. Now you're sending people to other chat. Now you're just really, really indignant with it all. And you're like, I don't give a fuck. Yep. I don't know if it's because you lost your gym job. And again, you lost your gym job because of you. We have the videos where you did say that the woman has an OCD and you were laughing with your fiance about it. But then from there, when you get fired, you cry, you say that your gym wouldn't even let you talk about it. Then you say that you did have a conversation about it and they said that the videos were horrible. Then you accused a whole slew of other people and said it was because of email. No, we saw exactly what you did. Please admit to what you've done and stop deflecting and saying, but Everybody else did this to me, and I am a victim. But again, sorry for going left. Please stop threatening Mayor with legal action on stuff that is just what is coming out of your conspiratorial mind. Everything's a fucking conspiracy with you. Maybe this account is Mayor. Maybe that account is Mayor.
Hey, maybe you're Mayor.
Maybe I'm Snoop Dogg. I made posts about me being Snoop Dogg and everything like that.
Can you tell the class who was in her box consoling her while she was crying over that gym job?
You were.
Me.
You were upset. You were like, who the fuck is that?
I was so mad.
You were upset. You were
I
like,
would also
who
like
did
to add that
CEO?
Monster came to my DM.
You what?
But go ahead, Ford.
That Monster also came to my DM. You did this, and I'm like, no, I wish I did.
I did. I was going to go for Florida Man by myself because I ain't scared of none of you bitches. I might be a crybaby right now, but I'm telling you right now, when I come back fully 100%, I got you bitches.
Well, bitch, if you bring 50, I got 50 for you. I got 55.
But again, Mallory, please, if you want to blame it on me, and I'm not making those accounts because again, I don't have sneakies. You know where my account is because you copyright strike probably around about 11, 12 videos. And then from there, when I said, okay, I have you blocked in a post, then I guess one of your little minions or you came and reported that too for bullying and harassing when I didn't bully or harass you. So again, stop trying to go real life when you say that you don't want anybody to go real life with you and you're sitting up here playing like you're a damn victim. Stop that shit and stop fucking with Mare. She's sick. Be a decent human being. You always say, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. And you're a bad person. You sound like a fucking kindergartner when you sit up here and you operate in extremes because nobody is all good or bad, Mallory.
Right.
You always tout yourself and puff yourself up about being a Ball State alumnus. If you got to puff yourself up about your college education, then it must not be shit. The only thing that a lot of college does, well, for some people, is say that they can stick to the script for 2 to 4 to 8 years. That is a business.
That's a lot of debt.
That's
what
a
I
business.
mean.
And that's what I'm saying. That's a business. You're paying them money. Even if you got a full ride, somebody's paying for it. So all of your 5 strengths and everything like that, ideation and all that shit, nobody gives a damn about that. But you. Stop with the bullshit. Go after people in your own family. That's what you need to go after. And you're sitting up there lying, talking about you didn't know what happened in your own family. But you know everything else. You can sit up here and talk an hour about everybody else's record. One by one. Every day. But you don't even know what's going on in your own in your own home with your own family. That's a fucking lie. Stop fucking with people, Mallory. Stop saying that you don't go real life and then go real life. Stop saying you got all this money and your family got 1 million acres of land and shit like that. And they'll pay for every lawyer in the fucking world. But then from there, you got to consolidate debt. What kind of shit is that? I'm not hating on anybody that got to consolidate debt, but you even lied, said that you were debt free back in the day. You said, oh yeah, I own my house. That's not your house. That's your fiance's house. And if he gets tired of you and kicks you out, you're done. You sitting up here saying that you don't care, but you cry about cartel every day. And then from there, you weaponize SA. And the reason why I say that shit right there is because that hurts me as a man. And men go through that shit too. Men go through grooming too. And you sit up there and you say women don't support women. I'm a man and I support women when it comes to that and a lot of other things. Stop weaponizing SA. I will not dehumanize you to say that you haven't experienced your trauma. And your trauma is your trauma. I cannot say that you didn't experience what you experience. But in the same token, every day, what if I were to be like, oh yeah, my girlfriend dumped me. She told me that she was going to be with me forever, and she dumped me. Have I been essayed by my girlfriend? If I go to McDonald's and they got my sandwich wrong and they promised me the right sandwich and I paid for it, did McDonald's essay me?
Oh man.
I'm just trying to be real. By your logic, that is what you're saying happened. And again, nobody's trying to minimize your trauma, but you threaten to take people to court because they have a difference of opinion on a public platform. And you said that no one should have an expectation of privacy. That's what you said, but you want privacy. You want the benefit for yourself. Again, Mallory, check your fucking privilege. Stop stalking people all day for coins and chips. Get a real job because you can't write for shit, and stop using Chat GPT. Stop that shit and leave Mary the fuck alone.
I feel that.
I'm out.
Thank you, Isaac.
We love
You're
you,
welcome.
Isaac. Bye. I couldn't help myself. I had to do
Oh my
things all
God,
the
I
time.
love him. Do you guys know that I thought Isaac was a woman under a fake name until
I did
today?
too for a long time.
What the heck? When I heard Isaac's voice in Petty's, I said, look at my phone. I
You
said,
can,
oh my God.
for me, I could tell it was a man by how when he would tag me. I could tell it was a man. You know, women, you could feel the dominance in when he would say something, even through the chat. But where my Kendra at? We couldn't play no more of that, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have been triggered a lot in the past week.
Yeah.
Also, can somebody let Smashley know that she's re-traumatizing people, even though she's trying to prove a point with what I said? You are actively re-traumatizing people by playing what I said. So.
Yeah, she's gonna keep doing it.
So I got one thing to add what I said.
Yeah, what's up?
I agree with all of that, and let's go back to the accounts being me,
Oh, you want to be cussed out for all of that?
because I was the fake accounts for the longest time. So I mean, they might be me.
I mean, listen, Florida Man has been asking to be picked on. He actually likes the shit that Moonbeam be talking shit to him. He likes that shit. I'm just saying. He likes
I mean,
to be.
I'm desperate for it, Mallory. I just want to take a box with her. That's all I want. But she's
Tussling with Moonbeam has actually been my favorite argument so far that I've been on this app, because she don't run, she gives it back, and she made me think about what the fuck I was saying.
Right, Tara, you know you're in a box, babe. Okay, no.
so there's one argument that I like better,
Do you know
and
you're?
that is when I go to Holidays Live and I mention Boozy.
Oh no, she didn't. Okay. So I actually wanted to touch on that before I move on to something else. Moonbeam last night, for me, it was like when they let Sassy Pants up in the box and didn't treat her half the way they fucking treated Moonbeam. Y'all saw how quick I came. For me, Moonbeam, I just have to tell you again, I know you know it because I check on you. I'm proud of you. I pray that you continue down the path that you're walking, and I'm grateful that you decided that, yes, you're going to show us the change. That's all I wanted. And for that, and that's what I'm saying. Apology with no change is not a fucking apology. But to me, Moonbeam, you have actually showed that. So last night, the Treehouse wanted to show up and show out for you. And I'm praying to God that you felt the love that we were trying to give.
I definitely felt the love. And I sure
Listen,
do.
Muslim, I like you, you grouchy old ladies. Don't make me mad at you.
You're so funny. Listen,
we thought we made you cry because you were like, I was like, oh my God, we done made.
I was trying not to cry. I'm not gonna lie. And then this morning, I had to be prompted to remember what happened last night. And I didn't even remember until a little while ago that Miss Unknown was screaming at me. And I gotta be honest with y'all. If she ever does that again, I'm not gonna run, but I'm not going to stay in a box for her to scream at me because I know she's not like that all the time with everybody.
I'm not gonna lie,
So,
Ruby, last night when it started happening, it took everything in me because I felt as if, how the fuck do you let Shannon get up here? It took Mrs. Homie to come cuss her ass out for anything to even be said. And then I'm listening to how hard they were coming at you, and I just showed up. And I'm not even gonna lie, I thought the first instant that came to my mind was, what did they act like when I threw that gift to damn Mike? So leave her the fuck alone.
Thank you for the gifts. I'm gonna hop down. Thank you all. Bye.
I'ma just say, leave her the fuck alone. She's trying to change, so stop holding it against her. If she doesn't remember, fuck, she's old. And I don't mean that in the worst way. I pray to become an age that you are. But I'm saying, if you don't remember right offhand and you need somebody to show you what you said or did, I'm not gonna call you the same word, slow. Trying to use obtuse in that word, like, don't make it no different than what the fuck you said she was. So for me, it was a problem.
listen, it's not that I'm old, it's that I've been through some stuff and I've had at least half a dozen TBIs. So the brain doesn't brain all the time. And it's really frustrating.
I know her name. Let her down. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear.
It gets really frustrating because sometimes I wake up and the engine is firing all pistons on all pistons, and sometimes I wake up and it's like the motor has locked up and you just can throw away the whole car. It's just not gonna work.
Listen, I remember when I let you in my box when it first started. Remember, and we were talking, and everybody was like, "I don't," and I was like, "Well, Moonbeam, I gotta see." And you were like, "I'm gonna show you." Hallie said the same fucking thing when I tried to give her a little grace. Except for once she started that shit, I was like, "Hell no!" I have to give you. You have actually showed me, like, you have actually stood on business. You don't run. You come to a box every single time. You know, you apologize, and then I haven't seen repeated behavior. So for me, I like you. I'm just gonna tell you, I like you.
Oh, thank you. I like y'all too. I like y'all a bunch.
Funny as shit too. Like you just don't know how fucking funny you are. You like, the type of joke I do, you do it too. But of course, they take it different from me. But I feel like, you know, you just a funny motherfucker.
Y'all, I was hell on wheels when I was younger. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I give it to you. And I don't give a fuck, Florida man. You know what I'm gonna say. Let her be. He do leave you be. And I ask that as long as she continues to show that change, I feel she should be left alone. By everybody.
I'm trying to
I got bigger fish to
fry.
We do appreciate it.
Let's see if I can get this to work. No, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm trying to show y'all something.
Florida man.
Oh, this telephone.
He brought something for you. I forgot.
What'd you say?
He brought something for you.
I got some.
You gotta get it to work.
I got something for that little scallywag. You be still for a minute.
Right.
Let's see if I can get this to work. Ooh,
our jitterbug. Leave our jitterbug alone.
I'm telling you, the jitterbug don't want to half behave today. There we go. There we go.
There you go, Florida. Brought you one. Nope. I got one better for you.
So them double-sized ones are a little bit too big for me to steal.
I saw one the other day in a place, and it's big and tall and round, and it's on wheels. But you would have to rent a whole U-Haul with a lift gate to get it.
Oh shit!
Size double work.
From experience, U-Haul doesn't have lift gates. That's Penske. That when you need a lift gate, take something that big.
Well, you'd have to get a Penske. But I saw it online, and I thought, I bet he could get that.
Oh shit! That's funny as shit. Ooh. But Kendra, did Kendra answer you? Because if she did, I'm gonna ask everybody. I gotta get just Kendra. Rivka can so I can see her.
So is this a hint moonbeam? Is this the one you want to buy?
Okay,
She wants you to go steal it for her. What you talking about? She just told you what's up.
Crime ain't free.
He said crime ain't free.
Maybe the one on wheels. If it's got to be paid for, I'll take the
When
big
you
one.
get out, it is.
Hey, Queen, they commented in the chat earlier that Kendra has a family emergency or something.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we can skip it anyways. Whenever she's ready, I wanted Rivka to talk to her about that anyway. And then, because I'm tired of hearing about that shit too. When I know what she said to me, and they're swearing up and down she didn't. So, I mean,
I know you probably missed it earlier in the chat, so I wanted to jump up and tell you.
Yeah, I didn't see it. How you feeling today?
A little better.
We got Moonbeam over here petitioning Florida man to steal claw machines.
Okay.
Sorry to
Moonbeam.
Sorry to interrupt. I just
Go ahead,
wanted to
baby.
jump in quick. Moonbeam, I'm proud of you, man. You've been through a lot in the last few months. You know I've been in and out of your lives. You know I care. I just want you to know I'm proud of you and you stuck through it, man. You're a real one. I just had to say that.
Dang, Bubbles, you dropped too fast. We couldn't even get
Thank
you.
you, sweetie.
We appreciate that you've done that. I know a lot of us do. A lot of us do.
Listen, I appreciate y'all letting me come over here to the safe side, as it were, to the unshady side. Because listen, I'm too old to live that devious life. I'm not cut out for that no more.
I'd give it a test. You know what draws me back is to when Holly Mae first was like, she was the one that said it. She's finding out a lot of this stuff as we are. And she was like, and you were like, said something to her along the lines like she liked you or something. And she was like, hold on, because Holly may be doing that. But, I really honestly think everybody does see your change. And
yeah. And people are going to figure out people. It's going to take a little while, but we're going to feel each other out. You know what I mean? We've already felt out, you know what I mean? The ones that obviously, some of these things, go together and some of these things just don't belong,
Yeah, I mean, you gotta weed through the bullshit before you can get to something that's wholesome, anyways.
And that's right. But look at it this way. What we went through with them being obsessed, like as far as I'm concerned, that whole slew, Bougie, Sassy, Mallory, Rissa, all of that came together. You've probably heard me say this before, because they were all obsessed with Petty, because none of them could get anywhere with Petty, and Petty demodded every single one of them. So they grouped. Together.
I told Petty when I first started seeing it happen, I was like, I don't know what that block button do, but damn, because it just seemed like they go crazy. And yes, I used that. I said they're Pastor Petty rejects, and of course they all went crazy for that. And you're saying the R word. What the fuck? Stop saying that.
The first time I swept into that man's profile page, whatever, the first thing I heard him say, "Don't follow me. I'm not your friend."
Right.
That's okay. So I'm like, okay, this guy's kind of okay. He's telling you he's pretty real. He's not going to be on your side or their side.
Right.
He's telling you right now.
Right.
And then they're expecting what they're not even close to getting. And then no wonder why Cartel says what she says, because Mallory rubs it into her face. You know what I mean? Like it's what is it, Newton's law or whatever's law, where there's every reaction to an action. Like it's gonna happen. If it be in like a outside in the environment, if it be my dogs fighting, if it be something on the internet, it doesn't matter. You start something, someone's going to have to say something.
Right. You right. Rivka, what's up, Rivka? You ain't got to do that with me. Just say something, baby.
I hate interrupting. I really
No, baby.
It's the worst. I just want to let everybody know in the chat who's asking about Kendra. Kendra is okay. She did have a family emergency, but Kendra and her her immediate family are safe. But yeah, just she's good. Don't
Well,
bombard her.
tell her we're praying for her. Tell her we're praying for her. This is
I will.
TikTok. Make
Yeah,
sure.
don't bombard her right now, please. But she's doing okay. I just want to let everybody know. My meds kicked in, so I'm gonna go to the comments. But I love y'all.
Awesome. Love you, Rissa.
Yes. Also pray for Mary too, because Mary said something that hurt her feelings.
Any big last name?
She was going, Miss Bowhead, going off of her. I'm going to take everybody for.
You can't. I'm sorry. Moonbeam, he's hitting back.
I'll take that claw machine, please. 2 of them.
Yeah, right?
He's hitting you back. He said he feels hard for you. But go ahead, Big Potato.
Where was I? Okay, about the whole, she will take everybody and their story, and I hope I'm not triggering anybody. I'm just going to try not to, spell it out. But everybody in their story, she takes and negates it. Has nothing to do with her and has nothing to do with her platform. The only thing that does is hers and what she has to say about it. Nobody else's matters, and nobody else is as traumatic as hers was.
I agree.
That's not fair. That's
agree.
not fair. She has her little goggle of geese or whatever she calls it happening that sit there and belittle the other people as well, which angers them up. Do you know what? I've seen some people come to me in tears, like that's not it. Their family is in uproar because of what this broad is saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It only takes words to throw people, eh?
I know, Gloria.
Words.
Y'all got y'all screenshot. Y'all should have took a screenshot.
Words are powerful, man. Words are powerful.
I totally agree with you. She loves to put it off on everybody else, but at the end of the day, it's definitely going to be her that pushes somebody to do something like that, because she doesn't stop. Like, when a person's telling you to just stop, leave them alone, the best thing to do is just leave them alone. Block them.
Oh, but no, she's going to get them for copyright. Come on.
Yeah, she going to troll them too on a fake page and then turn around and respond to the shit they were saying to her in the chat.
Who did? I didn't do it. Look at cute little me, Mallory. I can't see you because my glasses are fucking huge. Sorry. That slipped.
You've been following me for a long time, so I mean,
that slipped.
I'm just saying, I kind of know you, but I definitely agree with you. I just wanted to keep place because we were waiting on Petty for so fucking long, and I think we were all stewing that I was getting an influx of messages like, wait, go live, please.
And then if it's a lie or if it's the truth, if he moved, if he didn't, if he's got a woman, if he's not, it got her off his fucking case, man. I don't even care. I hope the guy's doing well. I just don't. He doesn't need any more of what she's brought on that man. Like, when a woman on the internet that looks like that does what she does, can bring a full-grown man that's been through what he's been through into tears.
But I could have swore one of the videos I played the other day, she was talking about contacting that man because the woman was accusing him of being of DV, or was it abuse? Florida man, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, she is damn well secretly in love with Betty. And her man knows it. That's why Cartel always says she's going to take her man, because she's not treating him good. She's too worried about Petty.
So the video is, Florida man, of Mallory talking about she's going to contact the male in the situation, I guess, because the woman was claiming he was like DV or he had did something to her. I have to go back and get the video if I can't remember.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I know something about that. I think I have the video too.
But okay, so it is. She was talking about contacting that man because she felt as if he was getting false charges put on him, right? So how would she have felt if anybody wanted to contact that same man that she's accusing of doing what he's doing to her?
Yeah, Mallory's just not a good person at all. Honestly, she should just leave that stuff alone. If there's charges, leave it to the police.
That's what I say. But you know,
she is the police, you guys. She's the police. She's the judge. She's the jury. She's everybody. Like, she's everybody. She's everybody. You know, we haven't figured it out. She's every profession. She knows everything about everything. You can't give her a question that she doesn't have an answer to. It's only her truth. Only her truth. But
That her truth is the only truth that matters, but you know,
right. To her. Right? But at least she has an answer, man. Like,
y'all want to see something funny? Because we gonna probably about 15 more. Oh my gosh.
oh God. Oh yes. We love these.
I would like to say that she has such a defined double chin.
Oh.
He's so fucking funny. Come on, y'all. I know y'all want to see this one.
What's up, it?
I know y'all want to see this one. Everybody loves this one.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
I've seen it, but oh my God. It's like what do they call that?
That never gets old. I'm sorry, you guys. That one does not get old.
Listen.
It will never get old.
That lady has probably never moved that much in her entire life. She has probably never moved that much. That video is giving her way too much credit.
Nicole Rose.
Oh, hold on. Don't change it.
She said I got to change that.
That was perfect.
You like the Cheeto video? We've been playing that one too many times, y'all. We got to give it I couldn't close my mouth when that video was playing, and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're all right, babe. You're okay.
Okay, can I ask something? Because I think I've been out of Mallory's loop for a little bit, because to me, out of sight, out of mind, right? So, like, because she was really getting to me, you guys, like, she's like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna pull up to my house, not a fucking chance, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, if I was anywhere the fuck near you, you wouldn't have a fucking chance, right? No. Anyway, she ain't as safe as she thinks she ain't as, I'll tell the cops to give me a padded room. Okay? I'll request a padded room. That's what type of motherfucker I am. Okay?
Baked potato.
Yeah.
Are you cool with Shannon?
No. No.
You sure?
No. I'm sure. I've never spoken to the broad.
I'm saying don't you be in her chats?
I'm maybe, but not talking to her or other people.
Okay. All right. Like, I had to ask. I'm asking.
I'm just if I'm probably in one of her accounts, because I'm sure she's got a few. Probably same with that Megan, but it's only just to poke.
Not to say you can't be here. I'm just saying.
No, I just poke my face in.
Me personally, I'll be staying my distance, because I don't have time for none of that bullshit that come with her.
No, I hear you. The type of person I am, I just poke my face in. You know what I mean? I stick for what's right, man. You know what I mean? And we all know, the majority knows what's right, you know? Common fucking sense, man. And this broad right here on the page ain't looking too common to me. She's looking a little warped, if you ask me.
Well, just don't forget that Shannon and Megan are homophobic racists all day long.
I don't talk to Sassy or Megan. Skittles. I don't even know who you are, for that matter. I know who you are, but I've never spoken to you. So then there's that. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And Shannon. Okay, Becky.
Here's something to think about.
As far as that goes, Queen.
Here's something to think about, baby. If you're seen in a certain neighborhood enough times, people think you live there, even if you don't. even
You're
if
right.
you're on a distance.
I hear ya, but I've maybe been in Shannon's live maybe 3 times. Yeah. And that's just like recently when she's going on about who is she?
I'm not even gonna lie to you, Baked Potato. You've been following me a long time, but me personally, I don't be giving a fuck about the numbers. Half of the time, I be laying down and I don't even want to go live.
I get it.
I
I
go
get
live
it.
for my chat, and my chat is telling me that you are real cozy. I asked for the screenshots. I did take one,
Who is this?
with a couple people, but that's not the topic that we're on today. Me personally, I've made it very clear that if that's where you want to be, please go over there. Go over there. I personally
Listen. What did I just say?
You said
What
that you may be over there. You may be over there with them every
No,
now and then.
I didn't say that. I said I maybe jump into their chat here and there, man. Just
Hi,
like
Mama.
I
Can
used
you
to
go
jump
potty?
into Mallory's chat.
I don't
I
jump in none of
used
their
to.
chat.
I
don't go-
used to.
I don't go in none of their chats, even on the fucking sneaky.
No, I went in on mine. I don't have a sneaky account, but when I do, I
I'm
go.
saying
And
I
the
don't.
fucking bitch blocks me. Do you think I'm fucking worried about it? I don't give 2 shits. I don't give 2 shits who likes me here. I don't talk about people. I don't need to. Like I said, I'm here for what's right and what matters. You don't go after people's fucking kids. You don't go after people's fucking parents. And you mind your own fucking business. If you gotta fucking go to the cops, make it for something that's real.
Okay. Well, I still thank you for coming up. I do
Don't be pulling doxing and shit on bullshit.
I feel that.
I don't agree with that shit. So take it as it is. That's who I am.
I appreciate you coming up, Baked Potato, but I'm gonna have to let you down gently. Thank you for coming up, though. Yeah. Everybody was kung fu. Fast as light. Anywho, y'all, we filled a little time because I'm pretty sure the shenanigans are gonna be going on very, very soon. I'm probably, yeah.
I'll be dropping because I gotta get ready for the shenanigans.
I know you do. I said you were fucking early. I tried to kick you out 20 minutes ago to go get ready, cause I already know you at the. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some.
I prepare.
You already ready?
Yeah, I'll have some entertainment here shortly. Yeah, I'm already ready.
Where you gonna be at?
So I'll go live randomly. I don't know where. Don't know where. Don't know when.
How we supposed to know?
Got to keep everybody on their toes.
I mean, but how we gonna be there if we don't know where to be? You gotta make it.
When y'all get shared some random, it could be on another side of TikTok. It could be anywhere. I'm getting blown up. My bad. Hold on. Let me put on D&D.
Bye. Drop him down nicely, y'all. Don't hurt him.
Bye.
Don't hurt him. Yeah. So thank y'all for the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Smash, I ain't got shit else to say to you. I wish, I kind of wanted to get in the fucking box with her, but then again, I was like, yeah, nah, because she really ain't got shit else to say to me. I asked her why. She told me because I pissed her off. So with that being said, stay pissed, bitch. Stay pissed. Stay pissed, please. I want you to. You know what I mean? Like, please. I don't know how to change the fucking grid, y'all. I hate this one. Go back to this. Oh, well, I guess that didn't work. Bubbles, you can figure it out. I don't know how. But I don't know who's about to go live. I'm about to cook some food. I'm hungry. I'm a big girl. A big 180 here. I got to eat. So we're going to find us what y'all want to hear before we leave. One of the mothers dropped you. I love you, too. I didn't see it. What song are we going to play, y'all? What song y'all want to hear? Yeah, I'm going to call you as soon as I get off. No, big, we well healthy. Not big, we healthy. I mean, girl. For my bone structure. What'd you say? FTP? I couldn't see it, Mike, fast enough. Girl, you are not big. Shit, I got some. You talk about a peach, baby. I got that truck behind me. I got a truck. Okay. Wait, why does it keep going fast? FTP? Why you laughing? What's so funny? What do I need to hear? Let's see. Let's see what pulls up when y'all say that. Yeah, I got a peach. I got that truck. That dump truck. Oh, I see what you want to hear. Go ahead, Mike. This one for you. You're going to see us out. I'm pretty sure we got a tap because he be on that shit. I want to hear. Y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. Bye, y'all.